Welcome back. It's 9:20 a.m. Early day if you're living in Oregon. So we have some people there. It's Easter, so happy Easter 2023. And it's Denmark. It's close to 6:30. So we could write, should we write 9:25 or something like that? So we have some people there. So let's write 9:20. So let's do that. Watching a lot of video on YouTube, but there are many videos and they're very long, and I'm looking both 3.5 gauges and 5, and I've been looking 7.25 and 7.5, but I think 3.5 gauge, that's too small if you like to have a steam train able to pull yourself and few people. But of course, to have a 3.5 gauge, that's much better to have no steam trains. Like, it's much better to have a small. It's better to have a small steam engine than no steam engines. This is why I did build this. So I will be happy about to get a small scale G steam engine, but I'm not going to pay $3,000 for scale G steam engine. Because $3,000 or $4,000, I could maybe get that old 3.5 gauge or even a 5. So I think the price from 3.5 to 5 gauge is not so big. The 5 gauge costs of course a little bit more, but not like twice as much. But the price from 3.5 gauge to 7.25, 7.5, they're very large. Even from 5 to 7.5, the price drops like 100% or more. And I think the 5 gauge, the gauge, that's a good size because you can move it around alone yourself. You could have some tracks like this one. You could have the tracks on a small trailer. If you can pull a small metal trailer with some tracks and the locomotive and few cars, one cars. You could do that alone. You don't need a car. No, you can get some kind of small metal trailers you can pull. Like a transport wagon, you can pull a few hundred kilos. It's called a transport cars or something like this, but much bigger. You can have many hunters, few like 300 kilos, and you have a handle you pull. I think called a small metal trailer. I have it on my video here because I'm walking around with my cola glass because now it dropped there. So the video will be very long for now. Let's get something to drink first because I'm always super thirsty. I have to do one thing by one thing or get completely confused. And now I need to go and dry this after. So I have to do one task by one task. Because I am making so much video, I'm getting stressed. So I need to relax and do one working task by one. So now we are drinking cola. I'm going to clean my table because I don't like to have cola there, because then I put a piece of paper there. I will put some notes and then destroy the notes. Good. Then we can look the trailer. I have to refresh my reload. Duplicates. But I was just to look the webcams, but I'm not. Yes, here we have it. No, I'm talking about a trailer like this. A small metal trailer like this you can pull, and actually it's not so even expensive, costs only like $300. That can have like 350 kilos, that's like 600 pounds. You can get that metal and you can pull it. I think you can have a 5-gauge locomotive and few tracks. And a car you can pull. Even you can take it into a park in like Copenhagen. So I need to buy something like this. I can pull a locomotive because I don't have a car, I don't have a driver license. No, I could go to a park in the summer day and put out some tracks and fire up my 5-gauge steam engine. But I could do that with a 3.5 gauge too. But I think they are too small. But they find it's better to have a small locomotive than nothing. And the 3.5 gauge you can pull few persons. You cannot do that with scale G. The scale G steam engines, they are like that's like toys, kind of toys. But the 3.5 you can pull a few people. But that will take me many days, many days to watching this video, because now it's 7 p.m. again, and now I have to think to cook food or sleep and stuff. And I did barely start to look the video. So let's look the webcams, but somebody's there. So probably let's write 9:30. So I need that paper. It's 9:30 a.m. early day in Oregon. But now I have and I have this crashing problem in my computer. Now I still have everything there, but I have a low income. I have debt, debt, and I'm old and low income. That's not very real. I'm thinking about to buy a locomotive on like 1,000 pounds, something super big. That's not real. I should think much smaller. Of course I would like to have one like this. No, that's Atlantic. That's got some bigger one. No, I would like to have one of the big one. Of course I like to that, but I don't have the money. That's 1,500 pounds. And this one, why not have one of this? I would like one of this big one, but I don't have the money. So why forget about that? Forget about it. That's one of the big ones like there. But they did not start to buy this one. They have spent whole their life to get this big one. But I'm age 60. I don't have whole my life left. I don't have 20 or 30 years to get that big locomotive. Something needs to happen in a few years because I'm age 60. So, but I'm not say okay like in 2 years I like to get this one. So, but I don't need this super big one. I will be happy just to have a smaller. I will be happy just to have something like this. That's 130 pounds. That's like 70 kilos. That's actually that's close. You can lift it yourself a little bit, but not 130 pounds. That's a lot. That's a little bit more heavy. It's like actually that's 130 pounds. But I will be very very happy just to have a steam locomotive like this. I don't need a super big one. I will be super happy just to be able to own something like this. I don't need the biggest and the most expensive. So that's many like this one. I will be very happy, but that's a big, that's like close to 500 pounds. There's a lot of details. It looks like a real locomotive, but it's working like a real locomotive. It's not a toy, because everything works. All the velvet is working. This is why it's so expensive. 10-wheeler. That's 500 pounds. An American. But forget about it, because I'm not going to get $30,000 very soon. Now the link's not working. I don't know why I cannot select. These links are not okay. Now we got something happen here. Then I have the Maxi Track 5 gauges. So I will even be happy to have a locomotive like this. But of course I would like to have an American style steam locomotive. So, but the steam locomotive, that's 5,000 pounds. That's like 6,000 pounds ready to run. That's like $7,000. I don't have $7,000. And I'm not paying $7,000 for a locomotive look like this, because I like to have a locomotive look like something like this, or this American style. I'm not going to have a locomotive look like this. That looks like kind of a toy locomotive, but I will be very happy just to own it. But let's look at the webcams. So let's write 935. So, and in Oregon. So I think some will drive, and I'm not finished watching all this video from that's somebody building a garden, 5-inch garden railroads. So that's more my size, I think. And I was watching 5-inch, somebody's building a 5-inch garden. That's the big one. That's my Surge 3.5, but I think they are too small, but I would be very happy to own one. But you can get a 5-car like same price, close to same price, but I think it looks a little bit weird when you're driving an adult. It looks like it's, I'm not going to like to drive around like this. I need to get a 5-gauge, but I will be very happy be able to own it. So I would like to have it. Maybe I will just start to get it, but 3.5 and 5, that's not so big difference. That's the steam channel, the train mountain, but I cannot just click because that's tank buster on the Oregon. I'm not finished watching all this. That's tank buster 245. He's driving his steam locomotive at the train mountain in the fall colors. I'm not finished watching all this. I don't have the time because it takes like 20 hours to watch, and I have to upload all this video. And now it's 7 p.m. Actually, it's early evening news. I did not see the news today because I do all this. So, and I did not get time today to read about. I was supposed to read about Oregon State or Crater Lake National Park. I have it open, but my computer did crash. So I have my Steam, but let's look at this web page. So I will not be finished today to watch this because now I start to get tired. So, but I think somebody will start to drive today. No, I don't have a car, I don't have a driver license, so 3.5 gauge will be more easy to move around. I'm gonna have this metal trailer. I could have this small metal trailer. I can pull my train around. Because you can make tracks. You can make 5-gauge tracks. They have 3.5 and 5 same tracks. So some tracks like this I will need to buy, but you cannot just buy it and get it in the mail from like United Kingdom to Denmark, or they're not shipping tracks by mail out of country to another country because there's less rails are very long and heavy. So where to get the tracks, I have to find out how to, or I just have to make my own tracks. But it was a cold morning, Wednesday, in Oregon because it was all white. It was white frozen water. And we still got snow all over. So I think the spring starts very late. You have a very short and a very hot summer and a very cold, long cold winter. And the spring starts very late. The real spring starts in like 2 weeks, but in like 3 weeks in Denmark, like we like summer. Even we are Scandinavia. But Oregon, that's very south. That's south like south part of Germany or Switzerland or Austria or south of France. So Oregon, south part of Oregon, that's not north, but I think the climate is different in